Welcome to Doing Makeup, but for hooded eyes. I'm Peachy. Today we're jumping into this look, just your basic winged eyeliner and inner corner. I was originally just gonna do the inner corner, but I figured why not do both? Everything that I use in this video will be linked in the description below, so let's get into it. Okay, just a quick little disclaimer. For the inner corner, we are not using regular eyeliner. We are using the Kiss Lash Glue Liner in black. I don't remember who I saw this from. I definitely saw it on TikTok. I unfortunately didn't save the video, but if I come across it, I will definitely give this creator credit. But hear me out, this is the best way to keep your inner corner on all day, all day. And you know what? I'm gonna do a little demonstration for you. Here we have the NYX Epic Ink Liner, which I do love, and the Kiss Lash Glue Liner. Hand's a little red because I forgot to hit record when I just did this, but this is the NYX, and the bottom line is going to be the lash glue. Just gonna let these dry down a little bit. Just a regular dry finger smudge, they're both great. But the real test here is I'm gonna be using some cleansing balm and show you how well it stays, even when you're trying to get it off. Rub this cleansing balm on here for a couple seconds. Let's see Marcy in the background. Both staying pretty well, but now I'm gonna do the wipe test. Now I'm putting a good amount of force on this, so. It's still on there. Granted, it's a little faded, right? But I'm like putting a good amount of pressure on both of them. So that's my little demonstration just to show you how well it really stays. And especially if you set it with a little bit of black eyeshadow, it makes it last even longer, which is what we're gonna do. With that being said, it is a little bit hard to work with at first because it is a glue, so it's a little bit sticky. So you gotta work kind of fast. But with anything, and with makeup especially in inner corners, keep practicing. Practice makes perfect, and I know you'll get the hang of it. And I do wanna add, I do prefer like the regular transparent duo glue over that for putting my lashes on. I purely use this eyeliner for my inner corners. Okay, now that that's out of the way, let's get into this tutorial. I don't think I mentioned this when I first started doing the eyeliner, but all I did to my lid beforehand was use the Urban Decay primer potion, and I just put in one neutral eyeshadow all over my eye. But I would prime your lid first, even if you're doing just the eyeliner, so do some concealer, put some setting powder over it, and then do the eyeliner, because that's gonna make it last a lot longer and prevent it from creasing. I am using the tape method for this because I think it's the best method to get that really sharp line, and I think it works great for hooded eyes. I'm just going to use the NYX Epic Smoke Liner. It's just a regular black pencil liner. And then I'm going to dip into a black eyeshadow. Mine is from the Blend Bunny Cosmetics Primal palette. I'm going to do the eyeliner first, put the shadow on top of that, just smudge it and blend it out till I'm happy with it. Keep in mind when you're doing the tape method and doing eyeliner, make it shorter than you want it to be, because with all of the blending it does end up being a lot longer. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. small smudge brush to apply the shadow, and then I'm going to be using the Morphe VO2 brush to do the smudging and blend it out. And I think the eyeshadow blending method works so well for this, because if your hood comes down farther than this, just blend right over it like how I am. But when you do that, you're not going to get any weird shapes. It's just going to be like a nice blended shadow, versus if you did it with liquid liner or something. Just go right over your hood and make it as straight out as you can. After I do blend it a bit to where I'm happy with it up here, I'm just going to add a little bit more black shadow to my lash line to deepen this up, so it kind of goes from dark down here to light. And also, I've said this in my other videos, and like when I use the tape method in my other videos, I show me actually applying it, but I forgot this time. So when you're applying the tape as well, go from your bottom lash line here and then try and go out as straight as possible. That's really it for this basic winged liner. So let's do this tape pull and hope that they're even. Pretty. And I like to take a dry Q-tip if I went out too far with my shadow or something and just go in towards it so I can still get the sharp line but kind of get rid of the extra shadow that's out here. For my inner corner, it will depend on your eye shape, so you kind of got to play around and figure out what's best for you. But what I like to do is start from where my lash line ends, and I like to go out instead of following it down like this. I kind of go from here and go out, and then from my tear duct down here, I'll kind of draw out as well to connect it, and you just want to create like a tiny little triangle right here. So I'm going to be using that lash glue liner, and then I'm going to take another really tiny brush and set it with the same black eyeshadow that I used for this wing. Okay, now that I kind of have the basic shape, the key to doing this, I think, is raising your eyebrows, and you see all of that space right here that's not colored in. I did drag this into my lash line a little bit just so it looks more connected, but all of this space right here, you want to fill that in. Now what we're gonna do is take an teensy tiny little brush, and I'm using the Morphe Abby Roberts AB310 brush. Great brush set, highly recommend. Go into the black eyeshadow and just pat a little bit on that liner. That is it for our inner corner. I'm gonna go do my base and I'll be back. Okay, if you made it to the end of this video, congratulations, you are my favorite. I hope you try this look out on yourself because it's classic, it's easy, and you could apply this method to any other look you're trying to do too. Now, if you're finding me through YouTube, I actually do shorter form tutorials over on TikTok and Instagram, so make sure to give me a follow over there. And as always, if this video was helpful to you at all and you enjoyed it, don't forget to give me a like and even hit subscribe. That would mean the absolute world to me. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.